For the past few years, I have really been struggling with my mental health. When people ask me how I am, I would reply, I'm fine, because that's what everybody does, right? Well, really, I'm deflecting the question because deep down inside, I'm not fine. I have these feelings deep inside of me, like feelings of self-loathing, feelings of unhappiness and hopelessness that go on for days on end, to even losing interest in things I used to love and enjoy doing. There were also physical symptoms too. Constantly tired, being badly and sleeping badly and having no appetite. All of this because I felt I had no one I could turn to and talk to. Not my family, friends, not even a doctor. I just felt alone. But the truth is, I'm not alone. And anyone going through something similar, you are not alone. No one is alone. There are some amazing people in this world, people who do care and will happily listen to us. We have to make the first move and open our mouths. Things are still hard right now, but I'm in a much better place. And now it's my time to pay it forward. So if you're struggling, please send me a message and I will be there to listen. Thanks for watching. Up the Chills. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been on, and so we're here to now recap really the news over the last couple of weeks. So really what I'm going to do is just go over sort of a brief recap of really the big things you may have missed. We'll start with the big one, and when I say a big one, I'm talking about a big smash. Yes, Macaulay Bonn was involved in a crash in his BMW a couple of weeks back. Himself, and I believe it was, I think it was Shay Alexander, George Lapsley and Tim Dieng were also in the car. The car, he lost control of it, skidded across the road, went into a wall. Nobody was seriously injured, which was a great thing. There's now a chant, and if you haven't heard it, have you been to a home game yet? Obviously, a couple of the other big stories. Gillingham are out of the EFL Cup after losing to Luton at Kenilworth Road. They put up a great effort. Tom Nichols' header was a great goal. Unfortunately, I don't think Owen put a bet on it. Oh well, never mind. Neil Harris was nominated for the Manager of the Month for August. Gills had a great month. Overall, when you look at it on paper, it was a good month. Four of the games away from home to win 1-0. What a great thing to happen, and I think it was truly deserved the nomination. Unfortunately, he didn't win, but never know, Neil. There's always next month. Any of the other sort of real big stories? Obviously, at Grimsby, that was one of the other ones I wanted to talk about. So, look, come on, guys, what happened? I mean, it was a poor performance. Obviously, Neil came out. He even said it as much. It was a poor performance. Gillingham losing 3-0 away at Grimsby, but they did bounce back today, obviously, or as you're watching this yesterday. Gills played Harrogate and obviously scored. Gillingham scored in the 96th minute, I believe it was Sean Williams, with the goal. Bit of a goalmouth scramble, kind of looked like a 9-year-old's playing football. But he managed to get it in the back of the net. Don't know about the celebration either, but yeah, if you do watch, you will see me running down the stairs. I sit in block 5 of the Rain Really, that's all the end of the news for this week, guys. Let's get on to the player of the week. On to the player of the week. Now, obviously, there's been a break for a couple of weeks, so we're going to include those last 2 weeks in this. I know it's cheating, but shh, we won't tell anyone. Okay, so your player of the week is we have Shad Oji, Cheat Code, Scott Malone, and Connor Mahoney as well. Sorry, I forgot who I wrote down there. Connor Mahoney as well. So get your votes in below, and yeah, we'll see who you think the player of the week was. On to any comments and questions. Well, look, obviously, if you've watched this video and you've got to this point, you would have seen the message at the start. Obviously, I hadn't been online for a few days, really just because I needed to clear my head, simply put. But look, I'm back online now. Things are starting to turn around, which is great. Here's the thing I need to say. Look, I've said it once, I'll say it again. If you need to say something, please say something. If you need somebody to listen to, please send me a message, because I did it. I talked to a stranger and it helped. Talking helps. Guys, thank you for watching. And as always,